What's up, Tater Tots? It's your girl Tati, back at it for another 12 days of slay. Today is day 5 of our holiday festivities, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about my yearly favorites. So, if you're ready to see me snatch this face and beat it up with some of my favorites, let's go ahead and just keep on watching so we can get into this video. I can't really demo my favorite eyebrow products just because my eyebrows are dyed. So the routine that I've been using for the last little month of December are not using my favorite eyebrow products because I can't use the same ones. I'm now using stuff for colored hair. So I just applied my NYX Proof It to my eyebrows, and I'm going to fill them in using my Warrior palette. But I'm going to highlight my favorite eyebrow combo, which was the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. For the longest, this would be the only thing I put on my eyebrows. I would pick up any old mascara. I used to use my e.l.f. one, but this one somehow, I don't know how it became my favorite, but this is definitely my favorite to use on my eyebrows. And I also love the NYX Micro Brow. I am not the type of girl who spends a lot of money on her eyebrow products. And I know you're saying like it's $10 at Ulta. It's not that expensive. But for me, somebody who spends $1 to $2 on the eyebrow products, that is expensive. I think the most I had ever spent on the eyebrow product before I bought this was $5. And that was on my Ruby Kisses, and those were like brow kits where you get the pomades and stuff. So this has to be good to make me a believer. And this combo, impeccable. Now what I've been using for my eyebrows though are like eyeshadows and stuff to match my eyes, and I'm just gonna go in with this eyeshadow palette from the Warrior eyeshadow color Kano from the Warrior palette, and I'm gonna fill in these eyebrows real quick. Now I'm going to go in and carve out my brows. I'm using the e.l.f. concealer, camo concealer, in the color Rich Chocolate. You want some chocolate? All of this is skippable, so let's just fast forward through this. Now we're going to start getting into primers, face, all of that. My primer of choice lately, this has not been all year. I will say this has been the latter of the year. It has been the Baby Skin from Maybelline. Now, most of the year, I think that my One Heck of a Blot has really, that's one of my favorites. But now that I've been trying more mattifying products, I think that the Baby Skin, it smooths my face out and it just gives me a flawless canvas. Next, I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Matte Made Foundation in the color D80. This is definitely another one of my faves. And I'm going to blend this out with an F6 brush from AOA Studios. Y'all know I love AOA Studios. This is one of my favorite reasons why I like this brush, because I could just do this. It doesn't mess up my hairline too much. And I think that when you have a fade, that's really important. Having a brush that could get in between those places, blend in between those eyebrows, especially when I do a little too much to my eyebrows. I like to have something that can blend around them. Another favorite of mine is the NYX Photogenic Concealer. Now, if I had a YouTube, this would make my yearly favorites every year, because this concealer is just one of my favorites. It has been my tried and true for the last 3 years, I think. I bought this concealer my junior year of college, and I always make sure I have backups. I'm about to have to buy a backup now because this is dry. This should be a testament that this is one of my favorite concealers. I opened this one, and this was at the top of my makeup thing. It didn't work, so I went to go get this one. This one was like in my concealer thing. This one was empty. Had to pull out a whole nother one because that's how much I love this concealer, that I have so many of them, and I have backups. That's another thing that I've been liking to do. I've been like layering my concealers and kind of letting them sit. So that's what we're gonna do today. Using these steps has really allowed me to enjoy this concealer even more, because now it has so many more uses. I could do a natural face, I could do a more beef face, I can use it with my mattifying products, I can use it with my more liquidy products. Like, it's giving me very versatile vibes. So much so that I'm going to go in with the shade 8.2 to highlight. I have been vlogging this process, so if that vlog ever goes up, please make sure y'all watch it. I have just went through so much for this whole little series, but whatever. I'm gonna set my face with my Laura Mercier, which is one of my favorite setting powders. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. blush brush and I'm going to apply this on my face. This, of course, is just an OG favorite of mine. Something else that has been my favorite has been baking. I have really started to love to bake, but I don't have enough of my Auntie Laura to bake, so I'm gonna go in with my Melati. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. 32 brush from AOA Studios to apply this. Now I'm gonna go in and bronze, and for bronzer, I'm gonna use my True Complexion contour palette from Black Radiance, and this is in the shade Dark to Deep. This is my favorite. I love this. I've been using this color as a bronzer, and I use this palette, and I really love this palette because I feel like it really gave gives us darker skinned girls a chance. It's a very beautiful palette to have, and if you're my color or even darker, I feel like you can use this whole thing. Before, I would only use this shade in the medium to dark category, because the shade that's on this side is about this color, and in the winter I would like kind of use it as a bronzer or all over face powder because it was that light for me. And now look at me using all of it. So I really love that Black Radiance came out with this. This is actually probably one of my favorite launches of the year. And hands down, just one of my favorite complexion products of the year, because I think that is really something for us dark skinned girls in the drugstore. Something for us affordable makeup lovers. Now, of course, I just talked about Laura Mercier bougie, but I still am an affordable girl at heart, and this is one of my favorites. Now we're gonna do eyes while we kind of like bake our face, even though it was a light thing of powder. And I'm gonna go in with my favorite eyeshadow palette. It is the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. By this time, I know y'all are tired of this palette. I know, because I use it that much. My camera cut off, but I'm going in the shade with the shade Cano, which is one of my favorite colors. This blend is my fault because I didn't go in and blend this line out when I did my foundation and stuff. So don't blame my makeup for that. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But okay, girls, I just took a BH Cosmetics brush to put Kano in my eye, but I'm gonna take my E129 brush from AOA Studios, and I'm gonna take the shade Mino. And Mino is this chocolate brown right here, and I'm gonna put that on my lid. And I'm using this brush because it's a little fluffy, and we're gonna do a smoky eye. With this eye, I always do like a really natural, really pretty look, because that's just what I get from this. I get really natural, really pretty, soft glam vibes. That's just my vibe from this, and it's something that I really love about this palette. But I know that y'all are tired of my soft glam looks, and I know that y'all probably want some more you know, just some variety from this palette, so I thought that I would give it to y'all. But first, I'm gonna zoom y'all in again, because we need to see what we're doing. So I'm placing that shade and I'm building it up. Please keep in mind that I'm using a fluffy brush to apply this. So I'm not trying to get this shade. Well, this shade is on my lid, but I'm not trying to get like it to look so deep and opaque the first swipe. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my bronzer shade. It's a little tad bit darker than me now, and I'm gonna blend this a little bit, not too much. And the only reason that I'm doing this is because when I did my eyebrows, I sort of used a lighter concealer, a more fuller coverage lighter concealer, so they're looking pretty highlighted, like really highlighted. Now I'm gonna add a little spice to my lid. So what I'm doing first is taking my NYX medium mix in my multitasker mixing medium, and I'm gonna bring it up a little bit into my socket right here. Can y'all see that? You should see where the glossy part is right here. I'm bringing it up just a little bit. Well, not just a little bit, that's a lot of it. Ida is calling my name. This shade right here, which is a gold shade, that shade is just calling my name, and I'm gonna take that shade and put it right on top of that mixing medium. Right on top. I was patting it at first, but now I'm swiping. And look at that shade. Oh. And usually I would stop where I was at, but I'm just taking it a little bit further just because I just want to make sure I'm properly blending out those edges. You know, you don't want to be doing the least. You want to be doing the most. And boom, look at that look. Look at that eye. I'm just going back in with a little bit of this brown shade to make sure that we clean up and sort of blend the edge of that color. Now we're going to do blush. My favorite blush is the Sahara Blush Volume 1. I love Volume 2 as well, but Volume 1, baby, it's something about this. And I'm going to go in with Abby. Now, Abby is a deep purple, deep shade. So please be careful. I'm going in with my Real Techniques multitasking brush, and I'm just putting that on my cheeks. And this is really pigmented. A lot of times I don't use this as a blush. I use it as a contour, believe it or not. But today I just thought it would be really beautiful to complement this look. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Lila. I'm going in with this shade because it's like a shimmery blush, and I just don't see enough of these for us darker skinned girls. So I'm gonna put that on my cheeks using the same brush, just because I want to give y'all see how that gives you a little glow from within, but it also gives you it's definitely not a highlight, it's definitely a blush, just more of a like a skin tone kind of blush, but it's still a blush, and I really like it. So I wanted to just demo that for y'all real quick. I didn't put a lot on. I used a very fluffy brush, but I just wanted to give y'all just a little bit tease and a little bit of pre-highlight. Now for highlights, my absolute favorite highlight has been the Sleek Makeup Copperfield highlighting palette. Most definitely my favorite highlighting palette. I've been wearing this thing out. Okay, I'm gonna apply that with the AOA Studios F34 brush, and I'm applying this shade specifically. Now, my absolute favorite thing I've loved to do is take my e.l.f. highlighting brush and this Sleek palette. That is my combo. That is like my killer combo that I like to do for this look, because I just feel like, baby, the e.l.f. highlighting brush blends so well that it just does everything that I needed to do. Okay, so I'm gonna do my lashes. Now for lashes, I have been loving my Cherry Blossoms They're just enough without doing too much to my lashes. And I think that there's that balance in between, because I am a bold lash girl. Ever since I've been, doing my beauty supply lashes, I think that my lashes have gotten more and more bold and more large. But I'm getting the hang of them getting back to how lashes should be, or not how lashes should be, but like more tamed. My lash trick that I've been loving to do is adding my duo to my lashes, and I'm using the duo that comes in the white container like this, and I put that on my lashes. Now this is a dark one. I haven't been using the clear duo, but I do have it. I put that on my eyelashes and I let them sit, and while I'm letting those sit to dry, I take my duo brush on adhesive, the dark one, and this one has vitamins in it. I don't really understand what lash glue with vitamins has to do with anything, but I do that, and I apply it to my lash line so carefully. I put it as tight and as close to my lash line as possible. And you kind of put this on as you would like the thinnest piece of eyeliner, the thinnest little slit of eyeliner. That's how I put it applied. So my favorite non-makeup related things are, first, my favorite author. My favorite author for this year has to be Eric Jerome Dickey, and this is my favorite book by him. This is called Lovers and Friends and Lovers. I love this book. I absolutely love it. I have other books that I love that I might name, but this is one of my favorite reads of the year. And I really love the covers like this, so I'm collecting hard cover books like this of Eric Jerome Dickey, because I love him. I love this story, and I definitely want to get all of them. Another non-makeup thing that I've been loving has been Unfold. It's an app called Unfold, and right now I'm putting on this lip lacquer from Ruby Kisses. It's in the shade Midnight Plum Black. It's just this dark chocolate shade. So Unfold is the app that I use to make my Tater's thoughts. It is just a story creating app that lets you pick a template to basically create whatever story you would like to make on there. It has been my current obsession. Like, I love my Tater thoughts so much, and it has allowed me to create and download them with ease. Like, it is not difficult at all. That has most definitely been my favorite app, like, period. It's such a great app. I'm gonna put on my lashes now. Now that my eyelashes are on, I came back to put on my earrings. And these are like my cross earrings that I got from Forever 21. I got another pair of these that have, what are they called? Roses. Yes, roses on them. And those are literally my favorite pair of earrings. But ever since I cut my hair, I've been getting way more into earrings. This year, I've gotten more into earrings with like buying hoops. I was definitely a hoop girl when I had hair. And, I'm still kind of a hoop girl now, but these little, like, cute dangly earrings have been my favorite. They have been just a go-to for me. It's ironic that I created this look, because even though I created a goth look the other day, I'm most definitely like a bubblegum, and, like, I just feel like I have, like, soft glam. I've been telling y'all that soft glam type of makeup, and I think this is real hardcore, cute, thuggish, ruggish, bone type of stuff that I really love. And if you really love this look, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Please do that. Go ahead and also share this video. Please share this video so that other people can see this video and we can get more people into this potato family. Make sure you comment down below and tell me, what is your favorite, like your yearly favorite? What is your favorite thing that has dropped? Or either, if it's not your favorite, you can't pick a personal thing, even for like just us in general. Like, my favorite thing that has dropped, that I have used, that has just put on for us dark skin girls is this palette right here. I talked about it in the video, so I'm not gonna go too crazy with it, but that's all I can say. That's all I can say. And last but not least, you know that it's the end of the video, so you know what you gotta do before you leave. You must definitely know, right? You gotta subscribe to my channel so you can grow with your girl, so you can grow with your girl, so you can grow with your girl, break it down, break it down, Look, actually, so I can see. Today is day 5. I need to redo that because that took me